Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs cover! It's time for another one of my videos! Yeah, that's right, people! I'm doing some video stuff again. Got a loose fingernail. Yeah. Didn't really see that, did you? So anyway, hi! I'm going through box D now. Let's just have a little sip of my tea. Oh. This tea tastes absolutely grey-mazing out of this cup. It's like this tea. It's like 53.9% better tasting than tea normally is. I wonder what it could be that's added this 53.9% extra flavour. What grey-mazing tea. Anyway. Oh! It could be the cup. Available from Redbubble. Check out the link down below. Right, so box D, first thing I got in there is my Dr. Fates. So let's go through some Dr. Fate. There's quite a lot of them, and my battery is very low. I didn't really think that through, did I? I may have to interrupt this video to run and get my charger, and I'll probably forget to edit out the bit where I run out, so there'll probably be a few minutes of not knowing where I am. These were from 1987, these ones. Dr. Fate. They're a four issue run by DeMatteis and Giffen and Hunt was the creative team on that one. And then DeMatteis carries on with this ongoing from 1989, I think? Well, 1988, 89. This one just was on it winter. So new format, winter. It's unusual for it to say winter. And then in this one comes up with holiday. So it's like, what? I've never seen that being, you know, unless it's like a one-off holiday special or one-off winter special. But no, this seems to be, yeah, 1 and 2 is the Return of Dr. Fate. I'm pretty sure they carry on. I'm pretty sure this is all the same run. Because you've got 1 and 2, and this is... Doesn't say what month it is though. I'm going to quickly check the month inside because make sure I'm not labouring under some weird miscomprehension and I'm missing some issues or something like that. Let me just see. So this is where is it? Published monthly. Oh yeah, right. 1988. Doesn't say what month though, but no, I'm sure it must be. It must be. Because I've got one here that says number 3 and it says January 1989. So yeah, it must be contiguous from this 1 and 2. Right, so here we go. It's a giant thing. Grab Dr. Fate. Lots of leering faces. This is like the rest of the panel on Cover Slingers when I get a 5 from Matilda. Like that, especially that Bill. Bunch of giggling apes is what they are. Talking of cover slingers, I've got to find my covers for Saturday's show. Oh, this is when Dr. Fate becomes a lady Fate. Basically, it's Kent Nelson and his wife Inza Nelson start going backwards and forwards, taking in turns almost to be Dr. Fate. I can't actually remember. I need to read these again at some time. I have read them through at least twice. I remember reading, I've actually possibly even 3 times. I'm pretty sure my mate Martin used to collect these before I did, and I read them from him. Then I bought them for myself and read them, and I think I was rereading them again another time later on. So I'm pretty sure I've read these through 3 times. But yeah, they could definitely do with another reading because they were a most fun run. Welcome to Apocalypse. The only other thing I can remember about this is the Kali Yuga. I learned of the term Kali Yuga, which is like there's 4 cycles or something in Hindu belief. And the Kali Yuga is the time of Kali, the time of destruction. And there's all these Lords of Order and Lords of Chaos storylines going on, and Dr. Fate, of course, is with the helm of Naboo, is a Lord of Order, and obviously you've got all these Lords of Chaos, and there were some end times prophecies associated with the Kal-El Yuga, and but don't fear, Dr. Fate sorts it out. First Kent Nelson, and then as Inza Nelson, his wife, managed to sort it out. At one point, I seem to recall that there was like the old body of Kent Nelson inhabited by the spirit of Naboo, and he was like, I can't remember if he was senile. There was some weirdness going on. Anyway, is that supposed to be Etrigan? This is suddenly a stranger, but it looks like he's reflected almost in Etrigan's face. Like Etrigan's got red eyes, isn't he? And then this looks like Etrigan-esque. Yeah, obviously that was the Phantom Stranger. Another great character. I've said it before a few times. DC have got the more superior supernatural characters. I'm sorry and all that. I mean, Doctor Strange is okay. Brother Voodoo, he's not bad. I mean, a tad on the side. And then you've got Son of Satan with his blinking 70s disco costume with his big open chest expanse. It's like, well, you know, you've just got a far superior bunch of supernatural characters, I believe, in the DC universe. You know, Deadman, Dr. Fate, the Demon Etrigan, the Phantom Stranger, Zatanna, Zatara, Dr. Occult, Eclipso slightly gets put into that kind of realm. The Grey Man, of course, although he doesn't get used an awful lot. Who else is there? That's all involved. Oh, Hellblazer, Constantine, of course, and then you've got Baron Winters. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty more. Not tripping off my brain at this particular instant, but I'm sure there's probably a few in Marvel as well in the supernatural realm who I may not be remembering. Who are. But yeah, I just think DC has got a far superior. I mean, you've got some interesting characters like the Dr. Fate enemies like Dormammu and Mordro, is it? I think his name, or Mordru, I can't remember now. I think DC have got a Mordred, haven't they? Also, Marvel have got a Mordred as well. Because it kind of comes from the Arthurian legend, isn't it? Mordred is the son of Morgana Le Fay and Merlin. And of course, I'm assuming that both companies have got their own Merlins. And I know they've both got their own Morgana Le Fays as well. Because Morgana Le Fay is a demon villain. And also a villain very much associated with Spider-Woman for some reason in Marvel. Not your most obvious of connections. But I know she was definitely in there a bit. Got my hair up today. I actually just come and I've had a little bit of a shave up. I'm not sure if people have seen it. I've shaved. If people think Grey Man looks a bit different, I've trimmed me tash and I've shaved that little bit off my beard there to make it look more clean faced looking. Just because I had an online interview for a job. It's actually an apprenticeship job because I kind of thought it'd be cool to learn new skills whilst learning for this job and getting paid for it. So I've kind of gone for that. I thought this was the find out from this interview, but apparently this was just another whittling it down kind of thing. So I may have another, if I'm going past this stage, I may have a more in-depth, scary interview. Alright, so this went to number 41, and there we have. That's Inza, obviously. That's not Kent Nelson. That's Inza Nelson. Yeah, that was quite fun. Quite a fun run, actually, that one. There was obviously some seriousness in it, some quite brain-aching concepts of magic, but also some fun. Yeah. Right, Dr. Fate, again, this might be one where they're looking for a replacement Fate. They seem to be looking for a replacement Fates a fair bit. I can't remember if this one, at one point, Dr. Fate, was it Hector Hall, who had been, I think, the Silver Scarab, who was the son of Carter and Sierra Hall, Hawkman and Hawkwoman from Earth 2. I believe. It all got a little bit confusing and convoluted, and I'm pretty sure there was another series where a completely new person was called in as Dr. Fate. I hate getting changes of characters. I like the characters to stay the characters, you know what I mean? I don't know why, it's just old man, not conservative, but conservative in my tastes, and like I kind of like, what's Spectre have to change for? You know, I want Spectre is Jim Corrigan. It shouldn't be anybody else. I forgot to mention Spectre when I was going through the list of great supernatural characters that DC has. Yeah, the Spectre, of course, another awesome character. Right, so even Fate got changed completely, and they brought in this new guy. What's his name? Oh man, I know his name. Jared Stevens, and he he turned the helm into a knife. He wore the cape on his arm. And he's the Anks sort of like magic kind of stuff that he had. He turned him into throwing star. I don't know how that quite worked. He wasn't. He kind of had some magic like Dr. Fate, but not so much. I mean, I just got these for completion, really. I've not actually finished. I think I've got a couple of comics missing from this run. And it was quite weird, because he had a little run called Fate. Yeah, fair enough. And then for some reason that finished, and they started a new one called The Book of Fate. Let's see if I can get through this quickly, because I know I'm on red in the battery. It's just product placement. See, the good thing is, Bill, it's made for left-handers, so when a left-hander holds it, the other people can see it. Or for right-handers, whilst they're drinking it, they can look at my beautiful face while they're doing it. Great, amazing. Right, where was I? Did I show that one? I think I showed that one, but it fell off my lap. Right, let's get this going without having to get my charger. Let's see if I can get this all done on one take. Why is it like that? Oh, it's a bit confusing because it had a 0. Right. Uh-oh, no, it's running out of battery. I think it's going to stop. Yeah, I've returned. Still got a few more books to show. Right, number 12. This, of course, is Sentinel, the Green Lantern from the Golden Age. Alan Scott. Number 14 and 15. This is from 96, January 96. We're going for a few issues, about 20 issues, I think. I don't know if I've got them all either, I'm still missing a couple. So here's 16 and 17. And the next one I have is 20, so I seem to be missing a couple at that point. So there's 20. I'm not like seeking them out, like, you know, I'll get them when I get them kind of thing. It's not like an important run for me to finish, because it was not the greatest of runs. It was alright, you know, your 90s. It was decent. I don't know why I didn't get them at the time. Why I didn't get them all. I seem to have picked up a couple, but not got them all. I don't know quite what that was. Maybe I was like, oh, it's not really Dr. Fate though, is it? Maybe that's what I was thinking. But anyway, this ended. Actually, this is part 2 of 3. The Hand of Fate 5. So Hand of Fate 2 of 3, and it's number 21 of the series, August 96. And it's there must be at least one more issue because it's part 2 of 3. So I'm assuming there was another issue after this. Right, and this was August 96. So I'm guessing it finished. If it finished the next issue, so it would have been September 96. And in February 97, not a great deal of time later, it got another run. It was almost like, why did you bother stopping the time if you were going to bring it back 4 months later? So the cutting edge of magic just got sharper. And it's Keith Giffen. Yeah, Keith Giffen has taken it over. He's wearing a shirt saying, "Buy it, fanboy." But I don't think the fanboys did an awful lot of buying it. Like Make a Wish. This wouldn't have been a bad one for blinking cover slings. We did the Faces one. It's like he's half Two-Face. The Two Faces of Fate. Is he half Two-Face and half Dr. Fate? I don't know. Oopsie daisy. Power struggle. All right, number 6, Convergence, 1 of 4. I can't remember a storyline called Convergence, but it's obviously crossing over with other books because this is 1 of 4, and the next one doesn't mention Convergence. It must have crossed over in a few other books. Is that Guy Gardner Warrior there? I don't think it is. Doesn't look like him. No. I don't think it is. No, it's not. I don't know where it is though. Let's just see what it says. If it says where it's going to cover over it. Go over. The Book of Fate. Right, come tell us where it's going to be carried on. Night Force. Continued in Night Force 8. That's an unusual crossover. I think I've got that run of Night Force. I can't remember 100% now. But Night Force was Baron Winters, wasn't it? Baron Winters got like a group together. There's a few different runs of it. I think there's 3 different runs, and I've got 2 of them. The first one is pretty decent. The second one wasn't bad as well. It was with what this one must be crossing over into. It was kind of like a JLA Dark, but with normal people, like psychics and no kind of like real superpowered people, but like with Baron Winters sort of controlling them. I would like to see that again. Actually, that was a really good concept. And Baron Winters is a good protagonist. I think he's classier than bloody Hellblazer. Hellblazer's just a twat. Old Constantine. He's just I'm fed up with his. He's all right, but I'm a bit fed up with his mannerisms, his portrayal now is kind of getting a little bit tiresome. I just think it'd be nice to see Baron Winters, because he's quite a mysterious, interesting guy in his own right. I wouldn't mind seeing a Night Force story, like maybe using a few higher up characters, you know. Yeah. Right, so that's number 10, and the last one then, Book of Fate number 11. And I'm guessing that was the end of the run. Another good one for a Faces cover. Let me just open it up and just check if there's another one. I've got them on my wants list, the ones that I need anyway. I think I have got it properly the number ones. I noticed a few missing there that I thought I would have had. Because I don't remember my wants list showing that many as being needed, like 1 or something like that. But it seemed to be more gaps there than what I saw. Oh look, no, this isn't the end either. It says next issue, Magician plus Main Man equals Mayhem and Madness. Look, it's got Lobo on the last page. Singing I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. Paint your wagons, guys. Paint your wagons, in case you didn't know. I remember watching that a few times as a kid. We used to sing that as kids. It was a movie that we'd seen a few times in our house. I don't know why we watched it. It wasn't exactly into musicals, but it had Clint Eastwood in it, of course. He was always cool in our books. Was it Hank Marvin or something? No, Hank Marvin. No, that's not Hank Marvin. It's Lee Marvin. Was it Lee Marvin? I don't know. Hank Marvin's from The Shadows. Right. It's also Cockney rhyming slang. Hank Marvin is starving. I'm Hank Marvin, mate. Oh, I'm Hank Marvin. Oh, I can eat a horse. Anyway. You like the cup, didn't you? Oh. Wow. Can't believe how much better tea tastes in this cup. It's absolutely... It's stupendous. It's spectacular. One would even say it was great amazing. Why not get your cup today from Redbubble? The store link is in the comments down below. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news.
Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.